Majin Buu.
For 7, Majin Buu, let's go, come on. I forget how many chapters there are in this bullshit. Okay, so I'm on, like, Bulma's airship, and we're talking about some shit, and we just completed the Dragon Balls, and we're getting there, and, yeah. So what they're doing is they saw Vegeta blow up and kill a bunch of people at the World Tournament, so they're wishing all those people back. Mixed in with a bit of movie, because there's that movie where they're collecting the Dragon Balls, but in the show, Bulma just goes and collects the Dragon Balls with, like, Krillin and Yamcha. But they do make this wish, and the Earth Dragon now can make 2 wishes, but
why?
Because with Dende as the guardian instead of Kami, Dende changes it.
Oh. Why don't you just make it like 10?
Well, it's a limit to, like, he could, if he makes it, the dragon has less power depending on the wish. Like, if he has 3 wishes, then he has, except for the Namek dragon, he can do anything. Whereas the Earth dragon can't bring people back more than once. The Namek dragon can, and he can grant 3 wishes, and he's just a beast. But
Jesus.
But anyway, so they used the first wish, but they had no idea what was going on with the Majin Buu shit, and so Goku shows up and he's like, "Hey, what the fuck? We don't." And because Dende told him, "You know what? If you tell Shenron that's all we need for today, then in 4 months, they can make it their second wish, and they're gonna need that wish." So he takes them all back to the lookout, and yeah, and they're like, "Where's Vegeta? Where's Gohan?" Like, those motherfuckers are dead. Gohan's not dead, but everybody thinks he's dead at this point. So, and Videl's like, "What? He's not dead? You're an idiot." Because Videl's like, she partially doesn't believe, but partially doesn't feel that he's dead. And then Babidi has this thing where he can talk to the whole planet with his magic, and he's like, "Hey, I'm looking for Goten and Trunks and Piccolo, and so we can kill them and shit, and tell us where they are. And here's my monster, and here's showing you what my monster can do."
Oh God.
And yeah, and so he's like, and he's literally, how he does it in the show is like he's talking to every single person on the Earth's mind, kind of like Voldemort-y. Yeah. And if they close their eyes, they can see him.
Wow.
So it's cool.
So then they just like blew up Angel Grove, and now they need the Power Rangers.
Basically. And so Goku's like gonna teach the boys the fusion, because Goku's heard about this fusion when he's been training in Otherworld, and it's the only way they can beat them. So he's teaching.
I remember this
right now. And okay. And they're like mad. They're like, "My brother told me you're the strongest in the universe. How come you didn't just beat Boo?" And he's like, "How come you didn't help my dad?" And they're like all upset. And he's like, "Come on, I'm not actually the strongest in the universe. Like, chill. Like, I'm sorry." And then,
but like, I totally am though.
And now he's showing them the fusion dance.
I think they have to train to do a dance.
You're now playing as Goku. Okay. Up, down, right, down. Up, down, right, down.
Fusion, ha!
That was great. Now I want you to keep practicing. Let's see if you can do it right 5 times in a row.
They really had to put that row on a second page.
And then this is this fat lady from the World Tournament with both her kids lost to Trunks and Goten respectively, and so she's telling them the identity of them and that Trunks lives in West City. So he's like, Bobby's like, "Okay, let's go to West City." And the Dragon Ball radar's in West City, so Trunks gets sent on a mission to go and get the radar before West City is blown up. They're not worried about saving West City because they can just wish it back with the second wish. But they need the Dragon radar, and if it gets blown up, then they can't make a second wish. So Goku now goes to distract Majin Buu, and while Trunks goes and looks for the radar. I guess I could save. Okay. This is like, there's a whole, so I have to go to West City now, which is like up here somewhere.
I don't remember.
I was just there, but I forget. I know it's high up. I fly literally to Majin Buu. He's like floating over the city.
Wait, go back. Oh, is that it right there on the left?
Let's look at it.
Every time you go to this like flight thing, it always reminds me of F-Zero on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
It looks just like it.
Where the fuck? I forget where it is.
Oh, if you fly to the top, it takes you to the bottom.
Yeah.
That's neat.
I wish there would be like a star to show me, like normally there's like a star to show you where you're going, you know?
Yeah, like I don't get why their map is just like useless. It's like, yeah, that's the shape of it.
I know it's over here, so I don't know why I'm going this way.
Like showing you the shape of the island or whatever the fuck makes no sense without, like, I don't get why they don't put little like markers on it to be like, hey, you want to go to whatever town?
Yeah. I know it's up around here somewhere.
It's a thing that's floating?
No, it's a city. I'm going to West City, but Majibu is floating over top of the city. It's not a city. Is it?
Yeah.
No. Just like an area.
Just an area.
Oh.
Oh, there's it.
That's a lookout again. When we find it, we gotta like remember where it is. I was just at it and I was trying to remember where it is, and I remember it's by like it looks like an ocean on the map at least, or like a pond type area. There he is.
Oh my god, he's huge.
Well, yeah, we fought him before. Vegeta beat him.
I know, but he's as big as the city.
Well, he can grow and expand and stuff. So now Goku's gonna fight him. Let's go!
Hi!
Yeah. Well, Goku and Bobby had met before, right? So.
Yeah, but like he's like so pleasant to him.
Yeah, well, Goku's nice. He's a nice guy. So Boo's a child, and he's like blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, Goku's like still a ghost man.
Yeah, he has a halo. I like that because I just recently watched all of Dragon Ball Z, and in the World Tournament Saga, the announcer has been the same announcer guy since Dragon Ball. So he like remembers all the crazy shit that went down in Dragon Ball, and he's like, "Hey, you guys are the guys that beat Cell, aren't you? Not Hercule?" And Goku's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "So how come I haven't seen you around in a while?" He's like, "I'm dead. Don't you see my halo?" And he's like, "Okay then." They're like, "Sure, yeah." And he just goes with it, and like, Goku just doesn't care. He just tells people, "Don't you see my halo?"
Yeah, I'm super dead. Now he's Super Saiyan 3. I didn't even see him go Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, he goes. He shows up and he's like, "I'm gonna show you guys something," and it's like a big scene in the show. He shows up as Super Saiyan, and they're like, "Well, we've seen this before," and he's like, "Yeah, I guess Super Saiyan 2 isn't much for you, so how about I do this?" And he's like, so he shows, he goes back down to nothing. And then he goes stage by stage and tells them about it, and it's pretty cool.
Neat.
And it builds forever, and then he's a Super Saiyan 3.
Level up.
Okay, there we go. Dun dun dun. And then Goku's like, "Hey, you're too strong of a fighter to be controlled by a little bitch like that." And so Boo kills him. And he also tells him, "Hey, there's another strong fighter coming, so if you don't destroy any more cities, he'll come to you, don't worry." So Boo's like, "Great, another strong," because Boo at this point is just a child and he just likes the thrill of the fight. And so Goku promises him a strong guy. Now Goku's back here. And he's talking, and then there's this Baba, who's Master Roshi's sister. We've seen her.
Oh.
She's a witch. Anyway, so the guys, they're like training, and they're like in the middle of training, they're like, Goku's like, what the fuck's wrong? And they're like, well, can you just show us Super Saiyan 3? Because that was fucking dope. And and he's like, fine. And apparently going Super Saiyan 3 drains, he only had a day on Earth to come back. And so going Super Saiyan 3 for some reason drains the time. And so he did it, and yeah. And so because he did it a second time to show them, he has no more time on Earth. So
that's insane. Just because their kids are like, I want to see your cool hairdo. Now he's dead for good.
But like Piccolo's gonna train him.
Train them to do their dance.
Yeah. It's like
Piccolo is a choreographer.
In the show, Piccolo and Goku did it once together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do they look like fused?
No, they didn't fuse. If your like power's not equal and stuff, then you can't. It doesn't work. But they did the dance to show the boys. Be left, down, down, up. Be left, down, down, up. I hope that was right.
Yep. Whoa.
If you screw it up, you become either fat Gotenks or old Gotenks, and that happens in the show. Now, when I'm Goten or Trunks, I can do the fusion technique at any time. I've never done it, though, other than story when you need it. So now I have to go fight Boo. So I'm off to fight Boo next time on TurnipBomb as Gotenks.
Woo!